waiting around through ups and downs, waiting on something to happen. I just said,
we're gonna have a good day, and all my homies gonna ride today.
That's right.
And all these mommies look fly today, and all we wanna do is get by today. Hey.
Sup, internet?
Hey,
Yeah, it took you a line. Welcome, Biznak, here from 10.
you know what'd be cool?
Biznak, that's what cool people say.
Yeah, dude. You know what'd be cool though?
What would be cool?
Is if people actually listen to us.
That would be really cool. So we're shooting for 8 people this week.
8 billion people.
18.
Okay,
Probably.
fair enough.
More gettable. But it's still probably not going to happen. Anyways.
Well, maybe if we advertise it on like every social media site ever,
All of them.
maybe we can get the big 1-8, the big Peyton. Is that hard? Is that a hard pill for you to swallow?
That's too soon, man.
I mean, like he didn't lose the game.
Well,
again.
what I'm going to swallow is some of this Premier vodka. Because I did bet 2 shots. I didn't mean semen. Okay, we all heard you. You think you're slick. I did bet 2 shots in that game.
Oh, yeah. So, anyway, after the cameras were done, yeah, Marcus decided to be all cool and bet me 2 shots.
I think the funny part is there's no cameras on the show. Ever. It's a microphone.
Oh, now you want to be fancy.
After the microphones were done.
So, yeah, whatever you prefer to say.
Sure. Oh, well, fuck it. We also picked another game.
Mhm.
And because when no one wins when there is a tie,
We all win.
we all win with vodka. So
Car crash.
I picked the Vikings. Sorry.
Yeah, dude, that bottle of car crash, $6.
Okay, you picked the pack. Oh yeah, that was good, right? Okay,
Yeah, dude, that tastes like water with like rubbing alcohol in it.
pretty much. That's how I prefer my water to taste.
Yeah, dude. Anyway, now that I'm gonna die in like 3 minutes.
Now let's make this a really quick show.
Yeah, dude, it's
Before we die.
2.5 minutes right now. We have 5.5 minutes before I die. I'm assuming that says shots. I think it might say sluts. I don't know.
It says shots, bro. Sorry, you can't read. Shots done. What's
Zoe
next?
Deschanel versus Prince Fielder, apparently.
Where do you see Zoe Deschanel, bro?
I'm trying to read your handwriting. I'm assuming it says baseball.
I don't think you can read. Okay,
Not really.
baseball.
I'm pretty illiterate.
Baseball. So there was a big trade made last week. Prince Fielder
No, there wasn't.
traded to the Texas Rangers for Ian Kinsler. Also some money
I don't
sent
believe you.
to the Texas Rangers. Who do you think wins the deal, Jimmy?
Kinsler for Fielder. I'm gonna say EA Sports for that commercial they put out 2 years ago that totally predicted this. Anyway, I guess
Whatever
they're not
team.
really a winner. Oh, what team?
They're always a winner, but
Gotta go Rangers.
you gotta go Ranger. Okay, why?
What? Okay, first off, you got a player moving to a hitter's ballpark. He's going to a hitter's ballpark.
Okay,
So we know that it's like, what, like 318 down the line? 315 down the line?
yep.
Right?
I think it's 325, but whatever.
325. You know, it's
It's
not
still
very long
relatively-
like my penis.
Relatively small.
Relatively small. Anyway, he's gonna hit like 40 home runs there. On top of that, they still have a team that's gonna get on base before him. They still have a second baseman in Jurickson Profar who can play there.
Mm-hmm. That's
So
true.
they didn't have.
That's right. They had
They had his
extra
backup
guy
already
there.
there. You might as well, and they got Prince Fielder out of it, so they're basically the same team with Prince Fielder now. I gotta say that the Rangers won.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's definitely gonna hit a lot of home runs there. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to say the Tigers winning this one, mostly because I'm obligated. Because you said the Rangers won.
I do that to piss you off.
But I really think you get Kinsler.
No, you don't.
I thought they did.
No.
He's
Some host when
You know.
trade works.
second baseman. So 34 or 344 on base. That's better than both Austin Jackson and Torrey Hunter. Those are the guys that had hitting 1 and 2. respectively, before him. He had 15 stolen bases. Not a ton, but easily would have led the Tigers. They don't really steal that many bases.
Nah, they don't need to.
So I don't know, but I think it doesn't hurt. So I think they
Question,
get
do the Tigers have a manager yet?
I think they get a good player. They do have a manager, and it's Brad Osmus.
Is it really? The backup catcher for the Astros for like 17 years?
I believe it's Brad Ozzie.
Is that like...
Yeah. So but no, I like the move. I think he gives them.
So,
he can steal some bases. I think he's a good hitter.
well, let's be honest. Like, to play to be the manager for the Rangers, you don't got to do much. You say, all right, Miguel Cabrera, you hit third.
You said the Rangers, but
For the Tigers, fine. You know, I'll take a shot.
that's a shot clock, ladies and gents. Here's some premium vodka. Anyways,
Anyway, yeah, like you just say Miguel Cabrera, you hit third, go stand somewhere in the field. The rest of you guys, you
go
guys
stand
figure out
somewhere
amongst
else.
yourselves. Yeah, like he's got third base on the third spot in the lineup. The rest of you guys, go figure it out.
pretty much.
That's how it works, man.
Yeah, I don't know, but I do like the move. I think, like I said, stolen bases, good on base, much better than anyone else the Tigers had hitting before Miguel.
How many bases
This
those
trade.
Eagles are gonna steal from now? He's
Not a
getting up
ton.
there.
I mean, he's
never gonna steal
he never
40
stole
again.
a ton. He was a 30-30 guy one time.
Yeah, he was 30.
I don't think
but-
he's going to be 30-30 again, but
No,
I don't think that's necessarily what they need.
no, they don't need somebody in the scoring.
They need to get a
position.
guy. I think they traded Prince Fielder. I guess like Prince, like he raised his batting average while he was in Detroit, but that's not what they paid $214 million.
No, they wanted home runs, and that's what the Rangers are gonna get.
Yeah, so that's why I think it's a good trade either way.
They're gonna get a fat man
But-
with cornrows who hits home runs. That's what you got.
It's exactly. I think that's what they needed. I think the team was missing cornrows.
Ever since they got rid of Hamilton.
Or dreadlocks. He has dreadlocks. This isn't
So anyway, we're
cornrows.
gonna talk some BCS football.
Yes, football, college, of the college variety.
Yeah, dude, where people
Um,
don't get paid
Right now, run over
legally.
the. Well, right, it's against the rules.
Yeah, I mean,
But
we can
Oklahoma
argue that
State
all night.
has it
but-
figured out. Let's run through. You want to run through the top like 5 real quick?
Mhm.
Alabama and Florida State obviously 1-2.
Yeah, they're gonna play in the championship.
if all goes right,
Jameis might get.
We can talk about
suspended.
that in a second, but
I don't think he's going to.
well, not even that. Okay, Ohio State 3, Auburn 4. That's probably going to switch up one of those teams. Alabama and Auburn's not going to be in the same spot. Missouri 5. Yeah. Alabama definitely has the hardest. I mean, because first they have Auburn
Yeah.
away this week in the Iron Bowl. I think it could be a really good game. Auburn's a pretty good team. We'll talk about picks later probably, but really good game. And then they're gonna have the SEC championship as well. I think Auburn's probably gonna be a tougher game than that. Let's have the SEC kind of beat each other up all season long. But yeah, I think Ohio State they just have an easy.
Yeah, they
Right.
do. They have Michigan this week, which is always a rivalry game.
Yeah,
That-
I mean Michigan's
that can
gonna do
always
their
go
best
either
to
way.
fight, but I don't. As a Michigan
It'll be
fan,
closer than it should be on
as a
paper.
Michigan fan, go blue.
Yeah,
Come on, boys,
I hope
Beat 'em
Michigan
up.
win.
beat
Well,
them up.
if Michigan wins, I mean, like that'd be quite the turn of events. Anyway, I don't think it's gonna happen. The week after, they have Michigan State. That could be very interesting.
It could be. I think Michigan State's gotten better.
Well, I mean, they haven't
in
gotten
that
worse.
So they've gotten better.
Yeah.
No, I think they've figured out their offense a little more. They've always been a really good defensive team. This season, not always. Always this season. They've been in solid defense. But I think they've worked on the offense a bit.
Anyway,
I
like
still
the real
don't know
question
that.
though about this is the at-large bids.
At large.
Northern Illinois, Central Florida, Fresno
Wisconsin.
State, Wisconsin's in there.
Wisconsin's going to be an at large.
Probably gonna be an at-large bid. You expect to see?
No, they have to be an at large because they're not going to be. I mean, they're not going to win the Big Ten.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, well, they can play in like the Capital One Bowl.
That's an at large, right?
No, it's not an
Well, that's a Big
at-large.
Ten. So
That's
yeah, if they get the.
yeah. So
I
it's
don't know.
either
I think they're good enough. They're high
unless
enough.
they lose to
ranking.
Penn State.
Yeah, I suppose that would be the.
Because right now
Yeah, that
ESPN
penultimate.
has, what was it? Auburn versus, what was it? They have
Auburn versus UCF.
Yeah, and then the next one, they have Oklahoma State versus Northern Illinois.
I want to see, honestly, over UCF, I want to see Fresno in one of these games.
Yeah, that'd probably be a better game.
But, I mean, look how many, just according to predictions, obviously, but even in the top 25, I mean, we have Northern Illinois, there's Fresno, Northern Illinois at 14, Fresno at 16, and then UCF at 19.
Mm-hmm.
I like, and then, I mean, even Duke at 24.
Yeah.
Like, I like that there's smaller schools that are
well,
playing
it's parity. I mean, it
really
was bound
good
to
football. I mean, Duke, I think, is probably going to get smashed on when they get to Florida State in the ACC
happen. Well, I mean, you know,
championship game. Maybe they pull one over Jameis and knock him
watch
out.
your mouth.
I'll wash it out with vodka, but yeah, I don't know. I think I like the fact that like you said, parity and these smaller teams getting in.
Yeah, I like that. I think it's good because especially now that we're going to get a playoff next year.
And I think that we've seen
you see it every year in basketball.
Right, if one can I mean,
one guy gets in, we've seen VCU
with
make
college,
a run. We've seen
you
a
have to
bunch
sneak
of teams.
into four.
Yeah,
one of the
we've
four
seen
spots.
Butler make like 1,000
But
runs.
yeah, like Butler, VCU, they started with one or two improbable runs, and now like
that's how it works.
they're getting
now we
recruits.
see Northern Illinois there,
and exactly Northern
repeatedly.
Illinois.
We see Fresno there repeatedly because I believe Ryan Matthews went to Fresno.
Yeah, especially Northern Illinois. Jerry Kill from Minnesota,
Yep.
head coach there. He was the head coach at Northern Illinois. So it started with last year they were in a BCS, and this year chance of it again. So it started with just a 1 or 2 time thing. They start getting the recruits, and those teams can compete. I think that's awesome.
Yeah, man. I think it's awesome.
What's that?
Peeing in my yard.
Peeing in his yard is fantastic. We're going to take a yard pee, Thurston 10. We will be back. We will be Biznack. Because we cool.
Capital of North Dakota.
That's Bismarck.
Oh.
Good day, and ain't nobody gotta cry today. 'Cause ain't nobody gonna die today. You can save that trouble for another day. Hey, we're gonna have a good day.
So for those of you who haven't realized, Trent is not here tonight. He may or may not be in Vegas. We
The
don't
Red
really
Panda
know.
is not here.
Trip.
What? Shit.
The
The Red Panda probably doesn't know whether he's in Vegas or not.
I mean...
But the point is, we are back on Thurston 10. We have a few topics to talk about. I really just like a big one. 1-1-1.
Yeah, dude, I'm assuming you mean, is Scott T the greatest quarterback ever?
No. Matt Flynn's the quarterback now.
No. Is Scott Tolzien the greatest quarterback of all time?
No.
Okay. Anyway, Matt Flynn is probably going to get the nod.
Yeah, I think he has to get the nod, right? He's the
I would
quarterback.
assume. He's really bad in Oakland.
That's my quarterback, bro. We could almost TO it again. I think Flynn's got to be the guy. Almost in Oakland.
T.O. should be, like, compensated for all this.
TO should be, like, on the show.
Dude, I bet he needs money.
Yeah,
He was, like, in, like, that belly flop competition.
We'll give you $5 and some beer, TO.
I'm not giving you $5, but I'll give you a beer.
I'll give you a beer, TO. I'll give you
Actually,
$5
scratch that. I'll
worth
give you
of beer.
I'll give you $5, but I'm not giving you a beer.
Ooh, wow,
Actually, yeah.
hurtful.
It's all what opportunity cost.
That's true.
And the opportunity for me to drink the beer was worth more than the $5 that it would have cost me.
Look at this guy. You take one semester of econ,
Mm-hmm.
and all of a sudden you're a genius.
Absolutely. So anyway, what were we really going to talk about, Derek Rose?
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, might as well.
Heading on the Packer road, but while we're at it, Derrick Rose is out for the season again. I'm gonna say not surprising, but
Well, it's not
I don't know.
surprising.
It's tough. It's sad. To me, it's sad.
It's not sad to me. Like,
Why not? Because you're like, oh, I hate Chicago, everything. But it's like, I don't know, man. I don't hate the Bulls, even as a Bucks fan, because like the Bucks aren't like real. We don't actually compete with
that's
the
why
Bulls.
it's not sad to me. Our whole team could get hurt.
and
and we could pick 12 guys from the crowd and have the same record right
equally
now.
as successable.
They're like, oh, they might not make it to the playoffs.
So I like teams in the East that are good because they can, try and beat the Heat. The Bulls are out of that running.
David Stern's not even about that.
He's cutting everyone's knee in half these days.
David Stern just wants another guy to be Jordan because that's how he makes the most money. LeBron makes David Stern the most money, so therefore LeBron has to win the most championships.
This is truth. So he cut Derrick Rose's knee in half.
Well, he got his other knee in half. He already did that once, and then Derrick Rose came back. Not
like,
as good, but solid.
You will never, and he got the other one.
Like, what do you think happened to Messi's knee?
The point is,
He was like, oh, there's an athlete in another sport that could be as good? No. You're fucking gonna be hurt. Oh, like, you know that, like, Messi was tied up bloody in, like, a warehouse somewhere in Illinois.
Exactly
And Messi's like, fuck, I don't even need to play. I don't even want to play. He's like, that's right. You'll miss the next 4 to 6 weeks.
Okay,
and then we'll visit you again. And that's all it went down.
All right. So, yeah, Derrick Rose, though, right? Because we were talking about that.
Yeah, are we? I thought we were done with David's turn.
10 games he has played in 2 years. I just think it's unfortunate, man. I mean, and it's tough, dude. He was the MVP. He was really fun to watch. A really good player.
Yeah.
But 10 games, I mean, he's like Greg Oden level. No.
Well, he's not quite as tall, but
True. This is real, So are we moving on to the pack?
well, yeah. I mean, there's not much to say about Derrick Rose. He's injury prone.
Right. I mean, and he's hurt. I don't, and he's
So Matt Flynn's gonna be the starter. It's a must-win game. They're Wisconsin's one chance at a professional team of actually being successful somewhere.
I think the Brewers this year.
Well,
Anyway, said no one ever.
like, maybe if Ryan Braun's like, oh, so this is how you cover steroids. Like, then maybe. Come on, Ryan.
You got so far before, Ryan.
You made it 3 years. Come on, man. You got another 3 in you.
Anyways, before we get, I mean, that hopefully will happen, but yeah, I don't know. I guess the lines are kind of reeling too.
They're not good.
Just lost to the Bucks, so I think it's gonna turn out to be a good game. They gotta find a way to.
Well, would you
not get
consider
bombed
Packers
down by
Vikings a
Vikings.
good game?
Okay, when I say good, I guess in this case
Like
I mean
close?
close.
Yeah, like it's gonna be a close
It's
game.
not
I mean,
like going to be.
it's not going to be a pretty game. It's not like, oh, those are beautiful routes being run and balls thrown on time and accurately. It's going to be like, oh, so there's another turnover.
They didn't win by
Okay, field goals.
And you're in a dome. You
Yeah,
see
dude.
a
I
lot
mean,
of those,
Willie Mason's like, oh, it's my chance.
I get to look like I'm good again.
Anyway, man. So who do you think's going to win?
Who do I think is gonna win? Who do I think is gonna win this game between the Packers and Lions?
On Thanksgiving 2013 in Ford Field.
Thank you for helping me buy time because I was really just trying to.
Tie by.
I'm gonna go with the Packers. Fuck the world. Yep.
Why?
Picking the Packers.
What are you having against the world, man?
I don't. You just say that when you say "fuck the world" when you say something that you feel is rebellious. I feel like a lot of people are going to take the Lions.
Packers, fuck the world.
Why did you have to say "fuck the"? What do you have against the world, man?
I don't know, man. I'm a follower, not a leader.
It's reasonable.
He's
He's a sheep.
Your mom's a sheep.
Okay, fuck this guy. Then. I'm gonna do this show by myself. Rest of the show, all me. Iron Bowl, Auburn versus Alabama. It's gonna be a good game.
Yeah, it is Alabama though.
It is Auburn looks like a really good football team, and I think
No,
against
they don't.
they do them, but they do. They look good, and they're at home, and against most other teams.
They should have lost to Georgia, and this game wouldn't even be relevant if they didn't hit a 75-yard touchdown pass on 4th and 18. We wouldn't even care. We'd be like, you know what? Yeah, Alabama's got
I just think it was
another difficult win ahead of them in
it
the
was
SEC.
a good play call to bounce it off the guy.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's how they drew it up. It's like the fucking plus 18 handicap golfer that's like hits a hole-in-one after hitting the cart pass like 16 times. Like, oh, you know, that's how I drew it up. That's how I did it. And I was like, I mean, fuck it. It was a hole-in-one. I'm buy you a beer in the clubhouse.
And he won it.
By buying you a beer, here's what I mean. I'm going to talk about you on my podcast. That's what I mean by buying you a beer.
Handicap 18 golfer.
Yeah, Auburn, like, you're going to get your shit pushed in.
You know
we know
it.
it.
So
we know that I can chug a beer faster than you on a fucking golf course, Auburn.
Sounds like you know you're picking Auburn.
Yeah, no. I'm fucking taking Alabama to win by multiple touchdowns.
I really want to pick Auburn, to be devil's advocate, and then I'm not. So I'm gonna go. I'm going to Alabama.
See, sometimes the devil's right.
It's tough.
Sometimes the devil's right,
and the devil is
Nick
a really
Saban.
good coach. So you can't pick against. It's really tough to pick against Nick Saban, Alabama.
Like, Cam Newton's not walking through that door.
Cam Newton, what if he did?
Well, his father might for the right amount.
Got
him!
It was funny because like computers and stuff.
What was our last game? I don't remember.
The Saints and the Seahawks.
Oh, okay.
This week in NFL.
So who are you taking, sir?
Who am I taking? As you could probably never guess, I am not picking the Saints, but it's in Seattle, so I'm going to go with the 12th man to be victorious and not lose their second game. I'm going to go with the Seattle Seahawks.
See,
the Hawks by the sea.
See, I've seen Seattle struggle too much against teams that they should have beaten. I just think the Saints are probably the better team.
Beat them.
They beat them, but they shouldn't have been close games. We've seen them struggle. I really think this is a game where they get exposed. I'm going Saints.
Well, no. Anyways.
Fine, you want to do 2 shots again?
Not particularly.
7 shots. 700 shots. Do it. Unless you're scared.
I'm not going to do 700 shots. That's just
fine. I mean, if you don't have faith in your picks.
Unreasonable. Anyways, we may make that bet off air.
2 shots on air.
In which case, I'll die next week.
2 shots.
Anyways, 2-shot bet. It's been secured here on Thursday and Sunday. But I think that's it for the night. I'm Marcus. That's Jimmy.
I'm going to bed.
He's already asleep. Good night, America. And by that I mean like 6. All 6 of you.
All 6 you Americans.
Whoop!
That drop,